The new way that I rendered that appears to have made that super fucking... Oh, hey! You know what? I'm not paying attention to you because we just started, but hey, you know who you are. Who just posted. Good to see you. How you doing? Fucking, you know who's up.
Okay.
Fucking, don't worry about it. You guys are not allowed to look at the chat during games. You would have no idea that Sayu is heckin' hanging out.
What's up, nerd?
Hey!
No, we're in game. You're in game. Stop. I get to do it because I'm in charge. You don't. All right. The chat doesn't exist to you. I have power. I see through the walls. You don't. All right. Welcome back to Vestige of Ophiuchus. 19. A campaign 1. A session. A 78. Aaron! What happened last time? Maudium.
We messed around a whole bunch. Jerky became a big old smart elk. Everyone chatted about the things that happened. We lightly touched on some stuff, but not on everything. We just got possessed by a sword and was all like, I am heckin' Gaston. And then we ungastoned him, and that's it.
Yes, Lord Master Quintus, you get dressed, and if everyone would join me afterwards in the library, I believe we should start to discuss the Skywall.
Oh, of course.
Oh, Flux is taking charge. Whoa.
Oh, should I not be doing that? I'm sorry. Did I overstep?
No, you're doing fantastic.
Oh,
Keep us on track.
He scurries out of the room.
Oh no!
I think you scared him.
It was funny though.
A little bit.
We put all those folding chairs in the library.
Oh my god! It's like
I'm sorry, should I not have
There's snacks laid out. Like fucking.
Oh, I thought. I mean, I assumed if you were gonna discuss anything, it would be there, and so I made sandwiches. It's fine.
Oh my god! I love our party so much.
I thought we could discuss things over some tea and cake and sandwiches.
Sounds wonderful.
I didn't make cake. It's just sandwiches and tea. I'm sorry, ran out of time.
Why is everybody apologizing so
always
much
got
today?
cake. Anyways, I'll be in the library.
As everyone's going to leave, I will grab Vogan.
Oh!
What do you want?
Wait, before or after you put on clothes?
I'm in my monsters right now, but I'm grabbing Vogan.
Hell yeah.
Aviana, I believe we should take this conversation outside. Please excuse us. Ooh. As she leaves.
Because I put them on
I
while I was like
assumed
this.
we'd left
All right,
when I
guys,
was telling you this.
let's make sure we're not all talking over each other.
Yeah.
As he tracks me, I'm checking him up and down. I'm sorry, I'm not interested.
Oh no,
my
that's not.
goodness.
I mean, he just looks like, what's wrong with me? Anyway, no. What I was wanting to say was, I mean, I told you, and what's your answer?
To the thing you wanted me to do?
I'm perfectly serious. Like I just said, I feel it has to be you. Everyone else is wise and important and have great ideas and are wonderful in their own ways, but you can take advantage of that. You know that they are as wise as they are, and you will take into consideration all of their ideas. I know you can. This is on you, Vogan. I know you can do it. I trust that you can do it. And if you were in charge of the highest standard, it would be somewhere that I would be proud to serve to.
Don't butter me up. Fine. If that's what you think is fine. If that's what you think is right.
It's what I know is right. Thank you, Guildmaster.
Can you even do that, by the way? Are you allowed to just do that?
Oh, I mean, I can give away my side. You still have to listen to Argo, unfortunately. Like, Argo, it's still, like, kind of having half of us. So, like, instead of me and Argo, it'd be you and Argo, you know?
Right. Okay. Well, hopefully I can deal with him. Alright. Then, according to you, I don't know how everybody else is gonna feel, but I guess I'm the new leader of the highest standard. Ugh.
He will smile at him, and then he will do a slight, a very slight bow to him, like a very slight bow salute.
Stop that.
I will now put on clothes.
Good Logan. You do that. You have. I'm gonna go.
See you in a bit.
And I leave. So looking down, just kind of thinking. It's like, oh boy. As I leave. Are you done, Logan? Are you done?
What's Logan doing?
What?
He's changing my name.
Oh, okay. I didn't see it. What is happening?
In charge commander in chief captain. I hate that.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's not all of it. That's not the
That's all I
entire
can
title.
see.
In
on the
charge,
combat
in charge,
tracker.
leader, commander in chief, captain, corporal, big boss boy, Logan or Vogan.
Logan.
Logan.
Wow.
Listen.
Ship it, boys.
Well, the truth
So
comes
I
out. I
imagine-
am the in charge, leader, commander in chief, captain, corporal, big boss boy. I've
Incredible.
declared it to be so.
Huh. All right. Flux is just preparing, like, and organizing a bunch of notes.
You've got this, Flux. Just
Weighing
massaging
down
his shoulders.
Oh, like weighs down this like huge annotated map of the skywall, just like tons of barely legible notes. They're just so packed in everywhere. It's like,
Kitty,
Alright.
I'll get my own coffee, but how do I like it again?
Are we going to be tested on the things that you're going to tell us today, Flux?
I mean, not in an academic capacity, but I imagine some of these factors may be the difference between life and death in the field.
So we should take notes.
It might be prudent.
Okay.
All right, I think I am ready. I just need to take care of one more thing here.
Floor is yours.
I'm going to get a notebook while you do that.
Excellent. I wish for my master Shurkra Koius to be restored body and soul to this spot on the material plane.
Oh no. Oh no.
All right, here goes everything.
Okay.
Can't believe Flux exploded.
Okay.
That's
So
like,
Hmm?
yeah, that's a chunk of damage there. Yeah.
that's a chunk of damage. As you do this, you're going to take. What is your proficiency bonus? It's 4 currently, right?
Yeah. So it'd be like 5d6.
You're going to take, as you try to do this, your body turns a silverish color. You see the flames begin to ignite, and this effect that you take onto yourself, trying to replicate Wish, almost causes your body to start glowing so white hot with the silver flame that is within you that you guys almost can't see Flux through it. He just becomes a source of radiant light as he tries to cast it. You see him struggle somewhat, and then you hear a sputtering sound as he reels back and falls to the ground as the magic seems to feed back. You take 19 damage, Flux.
Okay, that could have been worse.
The ability is not expended, but that casting of the spell fails.
Slightly more taxing than I anticipated.
It's a
hell
lot.
was
What
that?
just happened?
I attempted to use the power that I observed Master Miriam using some time ago to rewrite reality itself.
Like looking around the room to see if like anybody else is there. And sees that like his master isn't.
I'm assuming that it didn't work.
No. But I can try again. And so I shall.
Well, if you try
Boy.
again, are you maybe going to get hurt again?
Yes,
If he
but
succeeds,
the
he's gonna get
damage is manageable.
Mhm.
What'd you say, madam?
hurt. If he succeeds, he's gonna get hurt. In a different way, but hey, have fun. It's a ride.
Oh boy.
If it's something that's important to you, you do it.
You got this.
I appreciate your support, my friends. I'll steady myself, get back up, and try and repeat the exact same thing.
All right.
Oh my
Repeat the check.
All right, using another favor.
I can't believe Flux is gonna fucking die.
He's gonna kill himself.
Yeah.
Oh! Try it again. You try to harness that power, and unfortunately, it doesn't work for a second time. You take.
Keep going.
You take 21. You take 21 force damage from the attempt.
It's not over until you're dead, Flux. Keep going.
I ain't hear no bell.
Once again, his body begins to light up as he tries to process this power, and it sputters out. It almost seems like a gasket bursts in part of one of his shoulders as there's just this as energy erupts from it. He falls to the ground. 21 or higher.
I wish for my master, Shurkrakoius, to be restored body and soul to this spot on the material plane.
Oh,
Hey!
oh my god!
As you do, as you use it, as it activates, your body once again lights up. You feel yourself becoming white hot with the amount of power that you're channeling through yourself. And as you do, you clench your teeth, your non-existent teeth, whatever the equivalent would be for a Warforged.
Yeah.
Every muscle in your body tightens, your eyes close, and they open, and you see pathways opening up before you. You see an infinite multiverse of possibilities as this magic flows into you and you come to understand it, specifically in the context that Miriam cast it. Reaching out, using the words that you used when you cast Wish to guide you, you latch on to the future that you want to make a reality. And as you do, you snap back, the energy erupts as a flash of light from the room that you're in. I need you to roll me 1d100.
Yeah.
If you get a 33
or
or lower, then then the negative effect we're all anticipating will take hold.
Welcome to the club.
Yeah.
As you do, as you use this powerful magic to rewrite the foundation of reality around you, you find these pathways become closed to you, and you lose the ability to ever use Wish again. But in the last moments as the magic leaves you and your understanding of it fades away, you grab hold of the reality that you tried to make real, and you all see at the front of the room as things shift, the light that came off of Flux forms around a spot, the white silvery flames coalesce into a particular space in the room that then becomes less fire and more just energy flowing into a shape that slowly shows itself to be the form of an elderly lady glowing with radiant light, and as they fall down to the ground, slowly touching down. They fall, their eyes flutter open briefly, and they look around, and before they manage to say anything, they let out no more than a breath before they stumble forward onto the table. They'll fall to the floor, they catch themselves, but they hit it, fall forward, elbow strikes the table, and then they seem to just lay there, breathing heavily. But otherwise, this figure looks to be in fine health.
I'm gonna go rush off and get pillows, by the way, for the new woman.
Yeah, I think I'm kind of freaking out a little bit too. Yes, we should make her comfortable.
Right back.
Oh, there
Thank
he
you.
goes.
Oh,
Whoa.
Go.
Good job, Plex.
I wasn't at all sure that would work, but I think I just got very, very lucky.
Well, I'm glad it worked out.
Mm-hmm.
Me too. As I was going over the notes, it didn't feel right for her to not be here for this. This is her life's work, and I want her to have a part in deciding what comes next.
Well, it looks like we'll be here another couple days. Then, depending on how long she takes to recover.
Oh, goodness, Master, please do not strain yourself. Just rest for the time being. You've been through a somewhat harrowing ordeal, to say the least. Just concentrate on regaining your strength.
Want to lean into Vogan and be like,
What was her name again?
I've got no idea.
Oh, crap.
You're asking the wrong person. I didn't know who Rory was until you all knew him.
I'm back with pillows. I tried to bring Jerky's chair, but he was sitting in it.
That's fair. Do we have like a couch in here or anything?
Sure.
I'll gently pick her up and lay her on the couch.
With your 3 strength?
With your noodle arm?
You try to lift
Okay.
her, you find
Fenris
I will
is
help
offered to
him.
help. Oh.
I will help him, yes.
You hear a very faint as you guys are talking, just a very faint.
Master?
Flux.
Yes, Master. Do you need something? Do you need a drink of water or more pillows?
Water.
I'll get her some.
Thank you, Avi.
Where are we?
You are in our guild hall of the highest standard here in the city of Summergrass.
It's hard to see right now. Summergrass. We're in Mott.
Yes, I imagine that might be a bit of a shock. I do not know how much you remember.
I remember that black-haired young man. Flashes of his attack. Flux, there is a great evil that if he is interested in my research.
Her hand comes up and grabs you by the shoulder and kind of tries to weakly pull you in towards her as she's laying down.
That man is dangerous.
I know, Master. I know. He has been dealt with, at least for the time being. We encountered him, the Black Talon of Azarul, called himself the Tenebros.
Are you okay?
Thankfully, yes. Thanks to everyone here.
Thank goodness.
Yes, but he was not the only one, Master. There are more like him. Varying agendas, but we can discuss this more later. For the time being, the immediate danger that he poses has passed for now. I believe I have as much information as we need to complete your life's work. I think we know enough to find the cauldron.
That's one of the probable locations where the vault is. You
Indeed.
might be able to find it.
I think so, Master. All of the signs seem to point in that direction. Thanks to Master Mary Mist and with the books donated by Lord Morian, I believe I've been able to collect quite a bit of information. So, from what I have gathered, it seems like the cauldron is most likely the most likely location for this vault. And from what I have gathered, the reports seem to agree that it never stays in one place for very long. That's why it is so difficult for anyone to find, and anyone who has purported to find it in the past never, for some reason, seems like they have been sworn to secrecy. No one ever speaks of it. There should be some things to help us along the way. The towers also move with the cauldron, as one would expect, so it is not exactly what we would call a slam dunk as of yet. But there is one thing. I'm sorry, Master. I have been attempting to use more slang, poetic speech. I'm not sure I'm quite nailing it.
It's good. Continue. It's nice to see you've loosened up a little bit.
I'm glad it is working. I have been somewhat cajoled by my peers. But yes, while the towers and the cauldron are constantly moving, there are a few things that can help us. One is a location, a building that apparently is called the Logan. Is it the Astral or Astal? Is that a?
Oh fuck, Astral.
Astral? Okay, yeah, it was typed as
I
astral.
kept writing
twice, so I
astral.
wasn't sure.
It's astral.
Okay, yeah, the astral perceptiatory. That location does seem to be static, and seems to be set up to observe the cauldron and the towers. An interesting function of the towers of the perceptiatory rather, is that once you use the perceptiatory to observe the cauldron, it seems to lock it in place, like it is in a state of quantum flux until it is observed by an outside party. This seems to be in a location in the northern skywall range out past the Winder Peaks. If we can find that, then I believe we shall be in a good place to locate the cauldron itself. That concludes my presentation.
Oh.
Want to wait till you're done? Just partway through, all I could imagine was the scene in Late Gurren Lagann where Leron's explaining spiral energy to like Team Daiguren, and they're all just like, and then there's just like, basically,
that's where we're
love
at,
changes the universe. Why didn't you say that? That makes sense. Fucking.
It's just like we have to fight through our way through something. Okay, cool. I understood that.
We find place, and it find the other place.
Well, yeah, that's what he said, Quintus.
Right,
Is that
okay.
what he said? Because I really wasn't sure what he was saying at all.
Master, I don't want to strain you, but do you happen to know after you were attacked by the Tenebros, he stole your research and gave it to a woman named Diane. Do you know how much of this was in your research?
My suspicions were that the vault and whatever was inside, that they were within the skywall, and the cauldron was one of the places that I had suspected. But beyond that, I hadn't, my research hadn't amounted to all that much. The location of it, and most of what you've explained in regards to following the path to the Perceptiatory and then going there, that was included.
Oh, that was included in your research?
It was a side note. It was one of various locales that would be worth checking. The Perceptiatory is used to look at many places within the skywall. I had heard of adventurers who went there and had used it to observe various other cultures. It is a sort of observation room for the unstable environment of the skywall. Knowing the vault was always there, my plan was to go to the Perceptiatory someday and perhaps see if the vault itself was observable from there. As unlikely as that would be.
Oh. By all accounts, it sounds like your hunch was correct, Master. It seems that many people believe that observing the skywall through the Perceptiatory will lock it in place and tell us its location.
Hooray!
You did it!
I was waiting to try to get funding to try to temporarily commandeer and use an airship, but Vanderbilden hadn't approved it yet, which is why I got stalled up for so long. We're so far away from High Wave now, I can't even imagine that I'd be able to put in such a request. You're so close to it, I wish I could be more help.
No, Master, you've already gotten us so far. We wouldn't have been able to we wouldn't be anywhere close to this without your assistance.
May I ask who Diane is?
That is a complicated question. Something of a crime lord in these parts?
They're coming for us.
The cops are coming for us, so that makes sense. And what do they want with this vault?
They're looking for good reliquaries.
What?
It's that, and she formerly was the Empty Promise. But after a failed attempt at rigging a local election, they've been all but ejected from local society. So this is a chance to wipe some of the egg off their own face and maybe get some revenge on the people that destroyed them.
It is my suspicion that this vault contains information that would be directly related to finding the origin of Warforged in our world and why you were all created and sealed inside of vaults. Why is this Diane after that?
Well,
what could they want with it?
I believe I may have something of a hunch myself. When we were fighting the Tenebros, many of us had visions of our past. I do not have much of a memory of my past, but what I saw I believe to be my very ancient self before I was unearthed, before I was buried in the vault in the first place. I saw a vision of many Warforged working together in one such vault to assemble an enormous construct, perhaps 100, maybe more feet in height.
Oh my.
They, from what the Tenebros said, they mentioned that anyone who got into that vault would have an army at their disposal.
Yeah.
I had a message come to me last night.
Oh.
Apparently the Fanians found the location of another Constellaquary.
What?
Oh, who did?
Wonderful.
Oh?
He's
That's it. That's all I know.
helping
Say more
you,
words
right?
Elaborate.
You don't think the Fenian would have malicious intentions by giving you the location of a Constellaquary, correct?
With me? No, he has a vested interest in keeping me alive. Given most of you the rundown of the situation. He, in exchange for me providing my door opening services, has located me the twin to Deus Yankovic.
Oh.
Your door
That's
opening
wonderful.
services.
What happened, you guys?
Miriam?
So much, Lexus.
Y'all got way more plot than we did.
So much plot.
But we show up on time.
Oh, we do.
Oh. Well, you know what? Maybe we won't help you with this. This isn't our business. Let's just go hang out with Alminus some more.
Yeah, whenever Legion shows up, you guys can handle it.
Master Lady Lexi.
Jeez.
Did you make some kind of deal?
Yeah.
Elaborate, please.
I really don't want to die. And so I told the Vaniant that if he helped me not die to my very attractive friend, then I will gladly fulfill the role that he designed me for.
And you're sure this is someone you can trust, Kitty?
No, not at all. Honestly, that's
What
why I
does he-
do. He's
what does
very
he want
honest
you to
about his
do?
intentions. He wants me to be a key. Exactly what I said. He wants me to open things, explore things. And honestly, that works for me since I probably was going to do that anyways.
Does he want the things in the vault?
Maybe. He might be looking for something. He doesn't really know. He seems kind of old. The Crystal Queen mentioned he was looking for something. But she wouldn't elaborate.
The
Wait,
Crystal Queen?
Back up. What?
I thought, did we not
Yeah, we
go
heard
over
about the
this?
Crystal Queen stuff.
Yeah, that
Avi
was-
was not there for this.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Miriam, what did you do?
I went to talk to him, and I took this off at just the wrong time.
Punch you in the arm so hard.
Ow, no, ow, I lived.
Why? Why did you not wait for me to be awake?
Because you would die.
Miriam, I'm going to just like tap my bag. I'll put the star ruby like in the bag of holding. I have the thing. He can track me through the ruby.
He just knows where I am. He told me I didn't have to take this off.
So why?
I mean, I made some assumptions.
You could have died.
Oh, I was going to die. What? That's me every day. You know what you're signing up for with me at this point. I've made that clear. I have made a very powerful enemy.
Okay, but we've also made it clear that we like you and we don't want you to die.
I'm doing my best not to, which is why I'm bringing this up.
I'm sure that Kitty felt he needed to do what he needed to do. Right,
Don't
Kitty?
defend his stupidity. He was being an idiot.
As much as I don't approve of Miriam's choices, the fact that the Faignant has such a pointed interest in him and is willing to point us towards more constellaquaries is a benefit.
The fact of the matter is, it's only a matter of time before she finds out who one of you are, and you guys aren't wearing this. And while I'm safe, if they find you, they can make a few logical leaps, and this isn't going to protect me forever. I made a choice because I'm keeping myself alive. You all seem pretty insistent I do that. Don't get mad at me for doing what you tell me to do.
Okay.
I'm glad that the situation was able to find a solution for the time being.
Maybe. She says that she has what he wants, whatever it is. I don't even think he knows. But if that is true, then by the time we reach the mountains, his tune might change.
We'll still face it together, and you know the location, so...
Now that I can't get behind. Like, points to Kitty.
No, if she appears, I'm moving fast. Some of you might be able to try and keep up with me, but chances are you won't.
I dare you to try to stop us.
I dare
We'll
you
try
catch
our
me.
best.
I turn
There's
invisible.
that Kitty.
I reappear.
You think I'll let you leave after what you just did?
Turn invisible?
No. What you did for me and my family. Do you think I would let you leave after that?
If she kills me, then, you know, she won't have she won't have to keep looking for the body, so it might work out. Tit for tat and bring me back.
So you said that
No, that will happen.
The Faignant person, he like pointed you towards another constellaquary and like a dream or something?
Sort of. He says that someone here is gonna have something to do with it.
Oh. Are you sure that that's actually what it is and it's not some kind of trap?
He wouldn't trap me. He can take me whenever he wants.
Are you sure that it's definitely him and not someone else?
No. But he told me he would be looking.
Okay. That's something at least.
Well, for now, if everything you said is true, there's nothing we can really do. We will be coming back to this in the future.
Just, if she shows up, let me die.
No.
No,
Absolutely not.
no, don't let me stay dead. Just let me die. It's gonna really suck for me, but assuming she doesn't turn me into mulch, that is technically the best outcome for us.
You've died
But
before.
what if she does? What if she kills you and then takes you with her?
We'll make something else work.
Or put you inside of another mirror.
You mentioned you found a scroll of true resurrection a while back. You know where it is. You wouldn't need my body for that. She can keep the corpse all she wants.
The scroll basically has your name on it, since you keep going and dying on us.
But if I'm with you, I'm leaving if she shows up, because as far as I'm concerned at that point, she now has how many hostages? She doesn't care about you guys. She might care about you, Fenris, but she wants Deus Yankovic back. That's
what
why
it's
she's
always
mad.
been about.
We'll see.
I trust you to make
how
the right
long it
decision,
takes.
Miriam.
I always make the right decision. I'm Mariam. I'm amazing.
See how long it
Why
takes
is everyone
her-
so quiet? This room just got so...
You are so.
You're all staring at me, and it's not in the way I normally like.
I want to kick the shit out of you so bad, Miriam.
I mean, we could arrange a time.
We just care about you.
I
is
know
all.
you do. It's
It's
I'll
hard
be
to wrap our
okay,
heads
but...
around this type of concept. We just were able to attain the ability where you could go off and explode and I could bring you back. It still makes my stomach turn a little bit.
Especially since, as we have seen, resurrection is not 100% effective. It can fail.
That's why the scroll you mentioned would probably be your best bet. I can't imagine those are apt to failure, given the level of magic.
Which is why I wanted the safe box, because it's a spell that is prohibited.
There's your one, but I'm talking about the one you found some time ago, the one you left underground.
Oh.
Oh no. What are you talking about, Aaron?
A long time ago, you all mentioned you'd found a scroll that could bring someone back.
Place.
Deep in the underground of Summergrass.
That one was...
Oh, we left that one underground, yes.
From what you guys described, that sounded significantly more powerful than the one you have, Venrus.
Oh.
So you're saying if all else fails, go back down to the underground.
I'm cursed as fuck, Vogan.
that was Spencer, but sure.
We'll cross that bridge when we get there.
And yes.
Just be careful working with the Faniant.
I know he's very evil, and he's probably up to some sort of no good, but he suits my needs right now, and frankly, I don't care what he's doing as long as I get to stay alive. That, and honestly, there's fringe benefits, because I get to get in a lot of these vaults, and that is great for me. You know how cool some of these places are? I mean, you saw it.
It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
There's so much stuff in there that's centuries, if not a millennia old. You know, there's things...
stuff in there.
I can't say pre-idolic, but we have stuff that dates back to, like, far beyond anything that our current kingdoms understand.
You are getting me interested in this. Stop it.
You want to know, don't you?
It is very interesting.
He worked with my mother and experimented on children. I don't exactly want to be involved with him.
No, I think
so
they killed me.
I'm just saying, be careful. Probably.
They also worked with, actually, this is a fun little connection I discovered while talking to the Fanian. Legion's master, Fierna, was assisting the Fanian when they were making me.
Oh!
Great.
Oh!
So she's like my, like auntie or something, right?
Oh, Miriam.
Like,
This
not
is
really.
a law.
She wouldn't care because she's an archfiend, but you know, I could pretend like that would matter and be like, "Oh, Auntie Fierna, please stop." Legion.
This is so
I feel like
much
that will-
information, you guys.
that will-
It's not all going into my brain.
I
thought you were writing it down, Master.
You're
Lady
only-
Ramsey.
I'm trying.
I'll give you my notes.
Hold on, I cast sending to Fierna.
Oh my god!
You wild bitch!
Because I've seen them.
It's true, you have. What are you saying to Fierna?
If you could kindly ask Legion to leave us alone, we're in the middle of a thing right now. We can work this out later. That's it.
Love you, Auntie.
Hugs and kisses, Miriam.
You get no response.
That's fine. She's a busy woman. She doesn't seem like she wants to talk right now.
Oh my god. Miriam, if you
What?
ever do that to my mother, I will fucking murder you.
Do you want to talk to your mom?
No! Yes? No.
I could ask her where she is.
Oh my...
Don't.
I cast sending.
No!
God.
Miss Kalesh, I'm here with your daughter, and we're just wondering where you are. She misses you very, very much. Also, hi. I think we know each other, kind of. I was like a baby.
Hello,
I'm probably
Auntie
over my
Kalesh.
words here, so I'm just gonna keep talking to stress out Aviana more, but you can't hear me anymore.
Fenris is just holding her head now by the temples.
And check off another spell slot.
You get no response.
She's a busy woman, Avi.
That only works for this current plane.
Oh, to be fair, hold on. Because she's probably in hell.
Perhaps we
Anyone
should-
else got someone I want to contact?
Perhaps we should quit while we're ahead.
A cast sending. Kevin! We're having some fun here, so I figured I'd just keep this train going. How you doing, man? And that's
All right, that's enough.
Why?
mostly to make you do that. It's Kavan, isn't it? I said his name wrong.
Well, I call him Kevin. That's fine.
You get no
Does he get a-
response.
He's a busy guy.
He's a busy woman. Like,
He's a busy woman, Lexi. I am not popular today.
I
Fucking
would
100
say
years
that.
from now, all these influential figures talk as like a mage is over a lectern being like, the day of the calling, when many powerful beings, all reported being contacted by the same entity. What they wanted was unclear, but their intentions must have been sinister.
I didn't want to buy anything. I just wanted to see if I could bond with Jerky.
Roll me animal handling
Okay.
for this trip with Jerky.
Get it.
Oh!
That doesn't like you.
I just want to bond with this cat.
let me try something.
Fuck off! Suck a dick! Or whatever.
Yeah.
He like flux.
Jerky does like flugs.
Fuck!
Yay!
Oh my god.
It's alright, Carrie. He
Covered
doesn't. He
yourself
doesn't.
with catnip like I did.
Okay.
He doesn't like Fenris very much either.
Briar, you mad son of a bitch.
All right.
I'm
And that's
sorry,
fine.
did I come off as angry? I didn't mean to.
You crazy bastard.
Yeah.
I have a thing that might interest you.
Oh.
It's dragon blood.
Whoa!
Mithril dragon blood.
Whoa!
It's true.
Can you do something with it? And I put it on the counter.
I have absolutely no idea what I would do with this.
I stopped bleeding after we murdered it, and I was like, you know who could use that? That guy right there.
I could drink it and acquire its power.
I tried doing that. It
Is
doesn't
that how it
taste
works?
very good.
Oh no!
What kind of dragon was it from?
A
Mithril.
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 Oh.
Yeah.
Like puts it down on the table, gets at eye level with it, stares at it.
It's not very good. I can mix it with orange juice and drink it and absorb its power.
God.
I could think of a few things to do with this. None of them useful. Are you just giving this to me?
I wanted to see if you had any ideas about what could be done with it.
Dragon's blood. Dragon's blood. I have no idea.
All right. Well, I'll sit on it for a while. If you think of anything you could make with it, let me know. And otherwise, I don't know. I'll probably try and drink it and gain the strength. At some point.
Okay. Not if I do
Oh
first.
no.
If I do first.
Oh my god.
Buy a potion of greater healing while y'all do that.
All right, buy it.
Did it.
Is anybody else buying anything from here?
Yo, is that a filter of love?
Shit.
Yeah!
Sold.
Oh my god.
Oh god,
So-
the last person. Who
Oh my god.
Why?
Just
I
simply
don't
buy the
If I have a really nice night, want to make it a little more
Yeah.
romantic.
Thinking about buying it, but I would need to get money from the bank.
Want to make it a little bit more romantic? Fenris hears
Okay.
this.
Oh.
Having her
I'm
the third love.
elsewhere. One's in good hands, the other in evil. Which is which, you'll never know.
Fenris's laugh.
Yes, yes.
Woo! Halloween game, Fenris.
Join us.
So good.
Yeah, I'd like to maybe grab that potion of fire resistance. Can I get any of the money I put in the bank?
I don't know how much is in the bank because the parcel's not there.
Heck.
So if
Oh,
you have some memory of how much you put in the bank, then sure, I'll just have to account for it later.
1 million
It was almost
platinum.
all of my money.
I mean, it will have been mixed in with Avi's and whatnot. So to know how much you have, you would have to tell me anyways.
Oh no.
Fuck, I thought it would be marked down. It was like
No.
200 platinum or something.
No, I don't know. I'm not. When you guys put money into things, I'm not personally keeping track of whose it is. That's your guys' job.
I did not realize. I expected the bank to keep track. I didn't think they'd throw it in a
The
massive
bank
computer
has
file.
one account for the highest standard, and it is all being put in there.
is a terrible bank.
Why?
It's not. That's exactly what banks do. There's not
Dude,
like,
it's
there's
just
not
a fucking sack. Give it to like a teller. They put all the money in one giant bag. Oh.
You're in a fantasy world. This isn't a multiple debit card situation.
Listen, it should be.
Mega Morgan, yeah, it was like 200 platinum.
Alright. Are you taking that out?
Alright. Yeah, I'm just gonna take that out so I don't forget later.
Okay.
Also, for some reason, his trust in this bank has been changed a little bit.
something dragon, something bank.
You're right.
Heckin'. Alright, add 200 platinum to your own sheet. I've marked it to take it out of the bank later.
For don't trust the banks.
For holding on to accurately how much money you gave them, apparently.
I'm glad I don't have any money right now.
If you wanted a separate account, you should have opened a separate account, but everyone was like the highest standards.
This is why I don't trust banks.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god.
I had the right idea.
Because they do what you ask.
Yeah, 100%.
Once
And
we
somehow
figure
it's
out
the
how much
bank's
Avi
fault.
takes, we'll take out
Yeah, right.
the rest.
Of course,
then we'll
it's the bank.
close
The
our
bank
account.
keeps track of that shit.
Yeah, they sure do keep track of all the money you put into one account. They really do that. This account is technically a guild fund.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, at this
Which
point,
also means Argo can take stuff out from it, by the way.
No.
Take stuff from it.
No.
Man, this was just a bad idea to start.
This was explained. I don't know what to tell you.
Wait, fucking also, Flint is part of the highest standards.
Oh,
He could
no.
also take money out of our account, so no!
The thing is, he doesn't know we have an account yet.
That's true,
Nobody
no one fucking tell him.
Tell him.
Start setting up individual accounts then. Fucking-
Yeah.
Oh, my cash is going in my
Apparently the
bag.
thing you do.
Anyway,
Alright, yeah. Bought the potion. If anyone actually wants to drink it, just ask me. I'll give it to you.
Finally, okay, so we got Briar, Yield Magic Shop. Now we basically have, you guys want to talk to Lyra, and you guys want to talk to Tantia / Scry, yeah?
okay.
You got me so upset about this bank thing that I got hiccups. Thanks, guys.
Oh no!
Oh no!
These are
I
anger
will-
hiccups.
I will note one complication of that is the fact that I did not have Scribe prepared for today. So, if we want to assume I do that on a later day.
We're doing it over the course of money.
Okay, yeah, party.
It's fine. I'm gonna.
Sorry.
No.
It's all right. I'm just trying to make it easier for you.
Party.
Most of the day passes. You spend that time hacking, doing it. You did it. It's done. You switch it. It's a really. There's no
Okay,
combat
awesome.
today. You're like, you know what? I know scrying today. It's fine. I changed it last
What do you
night.
mean there's no combat today? Fuck you. We'll see.
Well, I'd be sure. And if you do, I will make Fenris switch a spell out for scrying.
We're gonna attack the bank.
Apparently! Apparently that's on the agenda!
Mister, I'm gonna need you to blow up this bank for me.
How dare you accurately hold all of my money and then give it back when I ask for it? Throws match on gasoline-covered building. That'll teach you!
None of this.
Let me open an account and then use it, will you?
Trader healing didn't go onto my sheet. Weird.
Did
And
you?
everything's gone to
Banking is more
shit since Logan took
complicated
over
than
the
we
guild.
realized.
It really has. My
It
God.
doesn't. I don't think it says that you actually bought it at any point.
It took the money out.
Did you?
It took my money. Where is my idol?
Oh no.
Hold
Stupid vending machine got caught. Damn it.
No, I'm a dumb fuck. It didn't. I hit buy and everything, but I don't think it registered because I spent 300 on the alchemy jug and I had 653, so I'll just buy it again. It's cool.
Okay.
It's cool. It's fine. Click.
Fucking Briar, where is my potion? You didn't buy it. You put it on the counter,
sat it down and yelled at me.
and then you walked out, and that was 4 hours ago. Would you like to buy it?
I'd like to speak to your manager about this so-called item on your table.
I didn't even move it. I just pushed it to the side a little. It's still right here.
You just noticed off in the corner some of his brownies are missing, and she just has like a.
Hey, so the merchant lords have been talking, and they wanted me to tell you guys to calm the fuck down. Apparently.
I did buy it. It's not on my sheet, but I did buy it this time. It says in the chat that I bought it, but it's not on my sheet. We'll worry about it later. But I just wanted to note that anyway.
Yes, it is on your sheet.
Wait, where?
This is hell.
It doesn't automatically go into the magic item section. It's where potions are listed.
It's true. And you have to equip it.
Hold on.
If I've learned anything recently, it's that.
Go to where the P's are in your inventory, right under your necklace. I'm staring at it. I refuse to move it until you acknowledge it's there.
I don't see it. I will send you a screen cap of what
I will send you a screen cap. Hold on, we're doing this.
I don't see
This is so aggressive.
Hold on. I'm sick and tired of you guys. Bam, it's right there.
Supreme. I bought greater, but it says Supreme twice. Okay, I'm confuzzled.
You are looking at the magic item list. Go farther down.
We don't need that tone, Logan.
Yes, we do need that tone, Logan.
Okay.
Go farther down.
Okay, I am all the way at the bottom. I see Supreme Healing, Potion of Supreme Healing, and then I bought a greater. That's why I'm like freaking out.
When you say bottom, where are you looking?
I'm at the bottom of my inventory, but if I look on my magic items...
Do you have your... So, I have said repeatedly not to look at your magic items list. I said it's not there.
Heck.
Do you see your necklace of fireballs?
Necklace of fireballs. Yeah. Oh, it's under there. Sorry, there's a list of potions, and there it is. Okay,
That's why I said it's. I said you're looking at your list of magic items, and it is not there. It is farther down. That's why I sent you a screenshot of where it is.
No, the one you sent me.
And you all only opened one bank account.
I'm sorry.
This is fun.
I'm really sorry.
Wow. The banks are fighting back.
Is this how it feels to be on the other side of this?
Magic item.
Also,
Bam! Now it's in your.
Yeah, I'm getting rid of Hayden cries as well.
Yeah,
I'm
cries,
crying.
yeah.
I am genuinely crying a little bit.
You're fine. You're fine. I'm not mad. Good.
Whatever you say, liar. God.
Never trust a bank.
Logan, I trust the bank.
There's gonna be a bank error, and it won't be in your favor.
Oh, shit.
I roughly remember about how much I put in there. So
It's gonna be a bank error. It's not gonna be in your favor. It's gonna be someone casting meteor swarm on you while you travel.
I like banks.
You go. Before we move on, it sucks. This is gonna be the last session of Nat19.
I'm sorry, I got confused.
A war against the
Don't
banks.
stop apologizing. We're having fun.
It's all of us. We're all the problem.
Excuse me, sir. Have you seen Lyra anywhere?
Yeah, you're one of the guys that came in and took her off before, right?
Yes.
She's in. We gave her a room to stay in upstairs. She hasn't performed for a couple of days as she's been getting ready to leave, but she's still up there.
Oh, good. I wanted to see her before she headed out. Before we'd headed out as well. Thank you very much.
Don't we all?
She really has livened this place up quite a bit, huh?
Yeah, it's gonna be a shame to see her go.
Thank you.
Nods at you.
I'll motion to Vogan like, Vogan up here.
Yeah, I'm going. I'm following.
Go upstairs.
You guys head up, you find an open door. Looking in through it, you see a larger than usual tavern room, clearly one of the more expensive ones. In it, you see everything seems to have been like cleaned and arranged rather properly, and you see Lyra in it, a violin case pressed up against the bed, clearly packed and ready to go. You see a large backpack as per the usual size you'd see on adventurers, mostly filled with stuff. Hers being actually a little bit smaller, one that could just be kind of slung over the shoulder. And you see her as you guys walk in. putting the last couple of items that she has into it and then closing it. And you guys step in, there's a squeak from the floorboards, and she turns towards you.
Hey!
Hey, looks like you're getting close to leaving.
It was either gonna be today or it's gonna be tomorrow. I've been holding out and waiting to see if any of you were gonna come and see me again before I took off.
Been a bit busy, in the past day especially. I've been a little out of sorts. Vogan here just got some things happen to him as well. We're planning on leaving soon too.
Still heading in the same general direction?
Yep, what was the town's name we were going to, Vogan?
Stepped under.
Going up north to Stepped Under.
Oh, never been there.
Same.
Where is it you're heading?
Not entirely sure yet. Probably gonna head back down south, but, it's kind of uncertain. I was just sort of traveling around whenever everything with Murkwire happened, and I want to get back to that. No specific destination in mind.
Are there any major cities down south?
The Itonian capital's down there. Past that, there's a whole world to explore, and I wasn't so fortunate as to be born with centuries of life as some people have.
Wherever you go, they'll definitely love you.
I'm confident our paths are gonna meet again, as I've said before.
I look forward to the day we get to see each other again.
It's been a whole lot of fun.
Thank you for helping me on my pilgrimage again.
No problem.
She, like, holds up the ring that she got and kind of, like, just slowly, like, tenses each of her fingers individually, just, like, splays them out and brings them back in.
These are fun. I'm happy to have them.
What do those do anyway?
There you go.
That's a secret.
Yeah, you were acting a little off near the end of that adventure. Before I left, I think.
Was I?
I believe so.
I don't recall what you might be talking about.
Okay.
Well.
Okay.
Hopefully you get to see the others before you take off. Before we take off, then.
Maybe. I wasn't really gonna seek you all out. If I went to everyone I had fun with and said goodbye to them individually, I don't think I'd ever get out of the city.
Quinn, did you have anything to say? Specifically, or?
No, I mostly wanted to see you off. If everything's going the way it is, you've already have everything packed up, so the other thing I wanted to ask is a little bit moot now, but we're going to miss you, Lyra.
Of course you will. If you wouldn't miss me, then I'm not living right.
Thank you for celebrating our birthdays with us, for coming with us on all these adventures, and for saving us when you did. More than anything, our stories would not continue, or be nearly as eventful without your help.
Someday I'm going to be known as the greatest voice of this generation. And I suppose at this point it's a bit of a given that the stories I'm going to tell are going to involve a lot of you. So thanks for contributing to the greatest story that'll ever be told. By the time we meet again, surely you'll have more to add to it.
If you ever need any help or anything, just somehow get a word to us and we'll probably drop everything and try and come help.
If I'm ever in the land away, I will be crashing any place I hear that you own, Quintus. And I expect to be welcomed with open arms.
Oh, completely. If there's some way that I could, I'll tell Kitty to tell Unc about you. Yeah, they'll be expecting you.
There's a moment of reflective quiet in the room. Soft sunlight coming in through the open window that leads outside. She breaks it by taking several steps forward, the wood creaking under her feet.
All right. I'll see you when I see you.
Have a good journey.
Goodbyes are always hard. See you around.
Without coming off as morose, she walks out down the stairs and out of your sight.
We take all of the things that are in her room. I'm kidding.
There are no things left in her room.
And then we like accidentally go the same direction as her.
All right, you need to. Oh, you're also going out of the city at this moment. All right,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh crap!
Oh no, this is awkward.
Yeah, this is. Oh jeez.
Oh, we're heading in the same direction. Oh no.
Yep. Maybe we should have like ate something before we left or something.
No, I'm just gonna tell you what. I'm gonna walk faster, and you just stay the same as you were.
We'll walk slower.
All right.
God, I'm gonna miss Lyra.
We'll walk really slow.
All right.
I take it then Vogan spoke to you.
Yeah.
About his trade.
Yeah, he gave me this horn.
What does it do?
Apparently, it can make things explode.
He never used that around us.
I know. Heck? I'm not sure why he wouldn't have. It sounds flashy. I'm not testing it out in the city just yet, but...
Please don't. I was wondering, I know you're busy with your employment with Morian. We're actually heading over there after this to scry on Diane, which has fallen into my lap to do. I was wondering if maybe you'd want to come with us to the Skywall. Only because Flux was talking about this place where all of the planes seem to be closest. And it's just been in the back of my mind how you said the place we were when we were fighting the Tenebros felt familiar. I don't want to assume that you want to look into your past and stuff like that too much.
My past?
Maybe not your past, but some of the questions you've brought up.
That it felt familiar?
Oh,
yeah, I guess I forgot about it. As much as I would absolutely love to. I'm kind of contracted with Morian for a while.
I figured as much.
And we're getting paid really well.
That's understandable. I figured it'd be remiss not offering the opportunity. It seems like we're going somewhere where people have not been for a long time, and there'll be all types of monsters and baddies to beat up.
Now, normally that'd absolutely be my vibe, and you know it would be.
I understand. And plus, we need people here to keep hold this down. She'll gesture to, like, the house around them.
Yeah, I've got to complete my work for Morian, though. And then after that, once you guys come back, from my understanding, we're gonna be probably leaving Summergrass not too long after that, right?
I think so.
You guys have a lot of stuff you want to do, and Argo and I are gonna follow you around till we get what we want out of it.
Well, I look forward to then.
Well, what he wants. I'm already getting what I want.
I'm glad to hear.
Yeah, man.
Oh,
I was gonna say.
Hell yeah.
What does she mean?
Isn't it so kind that Aviana stocked the shelves so much with tea?
You knew what I was gonna say.
Chaos Wednesdays has brought us closer. I just wanted to check in with you and see if you wanted to come. I'll try to keep in touch with what we find.
If something dire does happen, if you want to contact me with magic or something, like with the stones that you bought, then Argo and I can head out to help you whenever you need us. The only major problem being if you go too far into the Skywall, it might take us a while to get there.
Yep, it seems like we'll be traveling quite far away.
When do you think you're leaving? Because if you're heading into the Skywall, you might be gone for a while.
Next couple of days, I assume? Flux seems to be leading the exhibition, which I'm elated by. It's good to see him taking charge.
Probably won't see you for a couple of months, then.
It'll feel like years, I'm sure. But if you need anything, you'll hold up the stones. I'm always a spell away.
Yeah, I plan to make use of them.
That's good to hear. It was an investment. And getting the 5G plan, I mean, no.
Oh my god.
I had to upgrade to extra unlimited data, and you know, that's really... Aviana and I have the family plan.
Fucked.
You're just gonna sending message like while we're out, just like, what are you wearing?
You would though, like.
God, I can only.
Yeah,
that is absolutely what would be happening.
That's absolutely something Tantia would do.
Worse yet, you up?
Yeah.
As I've learned,
usually
not.
Sending doesn't
like...
wake the person up, so if you send to someone who's asleep, you're probably wasting it.
Just Fenris, like, love, we can only send one message a day. Come on. At least say you up and. I'll try my best to keep in touch and regale you with our stories. I told you that we fought a dragon, right?
Yeah, you caught me up on everything that happened implicitly.
I wouldn't usually ask this, but before we go, I think you should say bye to Aviana as well. Since you guys were close, and she'll be gone just as long as I'll be.
Oh.
It's just a thought. I could be totally wrong.
Why isn't she saying goodbye to me?
I could not tell you. She's interesting. She can be forthright and blunt and honest about some things, and then put up an absolute fight to be forthright on others.
Yeah.
I'm starting to figure her out, though. I think she likes me.
Oh, yeah?
We're close friends, and after I brought her back, Oh, shit. Rory did invite me to dinner.
It's like an eyebrow raise on her part.
I don't know what that honestly entails. Well, that's another thing for me to think about for the next upcoming months. I know we were only back for a short amount of time, but I'm really gonna miss you.
Yeah. I'm gonna miss you too. But of course, I've made peace with the idea that we're not gonna see each other for long periods of time. Even if we do travel around a lot, if you guys got stuff to do, we're not necessarily just gonna follow you around on everything you do. We're gonna find our own work wherever we go.
I encourage you to. Iocane still needs to make a name for themselves, after all.
That's true, I guess. We're not quite as infamous in other places, so we'll have to make sure to assert our reputation wherever we go.
We're starting to get a head start on that front, so I bid good luck to you in Argo.
If anything happens here in the city, then I'll let you know whenever you're gone.
And if anything happens, Crystal Queen adjacent, know that, tell Argo that I've got his back. We have our own issues with her that we need to take care of anyway.
I'll think about it. I don't like saying her name around him. That's pretty much his day, as soon as he hears it. The rest of the day, he gets a bit huffy. There's been a lot of lately, you see her, like, squint her eyes in a way that she's clearly trying to relax them in a way that resembles Argo. I could just take it. I could just go on up to him, and I could take the amulet, and I could just break it. I mean, I don't want to, but I could just take it, and then she'd be just popping right there, and then I'd get her. Fucking, he's been saying a lot lately.
Your Argo impression is rather good. Okay, I'm going to tell you a little goss, but I need you not to repeat this to Argo, because I feel if Argo finds out, he's going to lose his mind a little bit. Well, when we were on the mission, one of the things I didn't bring up is that me and Miriam had, like, we were doing watch as usual, and he goes and wanders off. And I think nothing of it. He comes back like an hour later. Turns out he took off the amulet, and not only did the Crystal Queen show up, but this man he's involved with, the Fanian, he shows up as well. And they have a fight over Miriam, bickering, the whole shebang. Isn't that nuts?
That sounds like Argo's got the right idea then.
Yeah, you're correct. No, if the moment the amulet is... I mean, from my understanding, there's a truce over Miriam currently, and that the Fanian is helping him find the other part to his constelliquary, and I honestly don't know more than that. It seems that the Crystal Queen's going to hold off on any public executions on Miriam, so maybe it won't work for right now.
Yeah, I wouldn't tell Argo. His recommendation would be to make a trap, draw everybody in, attack her.
That... Not right now, but
Not
who
right now.
knows?
I'm not really sure what she's capable of, so I'm not sure if we could take her. But I'm willing to try if it ever comes to it.
I think we'll have to eventually. She's rather steamed about Miriam carrying the constelliquary he took from her.
If it puts your mind at ease. He talks about it, but I know that he would never just take it from Miriam. I know that he'd never put somebody else so directly in danger, especially given why he hates her so much. But I wouldn't be surprised if he got kind of pushy about it in the future, especially once we start leaving and traveling outside the city.
We'll cross that bridge when we get there. I'm sure pointing our forces at a couple sections of undead won't possibly satisfy his urge to kick some butt until we can Who knows? I'm curious to see if the highest standard continues to grow. I never expected it to be so many people in the first place. Maybe by then we'll have enough people to take the Crystal Queen on full force, whole regalia.
Thing about it, and why I've never been super on board with encouraging Argo to do it, is that she's a vampire, isn't she? From what knowledge we've dug up in researching them, even if the Crystal Queen did show up and we killed them, they'd come back, right? Like, as long as they have a coffin to return to or something? So...
I guess that would be the
Argo,
first thing to do.
Argo willfully ignores it, but it's kind of a thing of unless we deal with them on their home and on their turf, I don't think that would really end things.
That's a really good point. I guess that would be the thing to focus on first. I mean, within the highest standard and with your support, we could probably come up with enough logic to steer Argo in a better direction. I think he'd probably enjoy killing her off once and for all than killing her once only for her to return. That was a really good point.
It's something he's been obsessing about for a long time, so I've done a limited amount of research on how to fight vampires.
You're a good friend.
Yeah, I am.
Argo's lucky to have you.
So are you.
I know. Well, I should probably go and try to scry on Diane. You're welcome to accompany. I think Flux will be joining me as well. As a demonstration. Woo!
Alright, with that, you guys...
Yeah.
Assuming that you would get Morian's permission, since it's actually in, like, Elma's area, where the floor that she's allowed to live on, assuming that you're allowed to go and use the...
I would ask.
Does anybody else want to be present for that particular scrying spell, or is it just Flux that cares?
I think it's interesting to all of us, isn't it?
While they're doing that, I'm gonna go buy studded leather barding for Jerky.
Nice.
Woo!
Yeah.
Could I buy, like, just go to, like, a pawn shop and find, like, an old locket or something? Would that be something I could find?
Sure.
Cool.
Let's say pay 5 gold, you could find something like that.
Cool.
Boop-a-doo.
For no reason.
For no reason.
No reason.
Oh, there's
Where are you?
For voting.
Studded leather barding would cost about 180 gold.
Yep, done.
Cool. I'll throw that on Jerky later. When you do so, you guys gather at the large crystal sphere, the large circle that's on the ground that effectively looks like it mirrors the one that's in Satsumaru's castle you were aware enough of. And yeah, it can be used as a focus for casting scrying.
Hell yeah.
Excellent.
Is that what you're going to try to do?
Try to scry on that Goyle.
Eater.
Go do bread.
Bread?
Do you need anything else to try, or?
She already has the spell prepared, so.
Yeah, I'm just double checking if she like needs stuff because I know there was like a list of stuff that she needed.
I think
Well,
I
the
need
thing
about
the glass, the large crystal like reflective surface on the ground that's here. It is taking the place of the material component.
Oh, cool. Okay.
So I wouldn't need 1,000 gold to cast.
Nope. Also, I should note when you eventually get that, it doesn't expend it. You just need to buy it. So once you have it, you have it.
Okay, good to know. Good to know.
All right. So, if we're determining what her DC against this is, you are familiar with her. So there'd be a -5 onto let's see. So yeah,
we
so
have anything of hers?
We did until Kitty left.
So she would have a -5. Yeah, do you have is there anything of her that you want to use, like a likeness, possession of hers? Anything?
have given her the thing before leaving?
Well, if he takes it off, it's bad for him.
Yeah.
Takes it off, Crystal
that thing,
Queen.
yeah.
Could we have stopped by Edrigan's and see if he has like a portrait of her?
We must have.
Since
Oh,
she was,
well,
important
no,
enough
that wouldn't work. I just imagine Fenris holding
Yes,
Myra.
certainly. Likeness or picture.
Oh.
If you do, in fact, the thing is, if you're like looking at, there's things that belong to the family, and then there's the things that belong to her, like the amulet,
I
Myra.
know.
Those are not things she owned. Those are things that belong to the family.
Then I could go and ask Edric, like, hey, can I borrow this freaking Polaroid?
Yep, you go find him.
This is a Polaroid.
He would search his things. I rolled for it. You would search through his things. He would find a small, rather humble portrait of both him and her from one of their earlier days, whenever they started doing really well. Which, when he regards it, you see him regard it with some scorn. Now that he has the context of the business actually taking off because of the family's involvement, but he will supply it to you for the purposes of doing this. So whenever you go for it. So then she will have a total of a -7 against the
good.
DC.
Okay.
Really good.
Okay.
Pretty dang good.
Get it, girl.
Do it.
Would I? Okay, assuming that this is over a span of days that we're doing everything, would I have my full 2 5th level spell slots?
Yes, but you should know that if you
Okay.
fail, if they succeed against the spell, they're immune to it for 24 hours.
Okay, cool.
So you'd only get
Good
one
to
shot
know.
a day no matter what.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
We'll say. Alright.
So this is basically, if we are going to assume that this is running down the list of the last things you guys are doing to prepare before you leave, which I'm vaguely assuming is the case, would that be correct?
Yeah.
Do we have an amount of rations that we would need? That's the only
we should
thing
probably
I'm worried
buy
about.
rations.
Okay.
It's like the last preparation
Okay.
thing, unless more
After
people want to talk
this,
to people, which I do.
Unless you guys think of more stuff, which if you do, cool. After this, I am going to assume, for the purposes of gameplay, that we are looking into water and rations. Maybe not even water, depends. You have the alchemy jug. Rations, and then I want you guys to think of general adventuring gear in case you want anything, be it torches, be it heckin' pythons, whatever you guys can think of. After this, we're going to address that stuff, and then, I mean, you guys can tell me this is not the case, but then I'm assuming that you guys are leaving Summergrass.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
The amount of days until that point will be determined by how long Fenris is willing to spend trying to do this, because it's 1 shot a day. I'm just making that all clear so we know how, like, we're all kind of on the same page about the passage of time. Okay. What is your spell save DC?
15.
Is it 15?
Should it be
that's what it says
higher
here.
now?
I feel like it should be
Oh, right,
higher,
yeah, because
but-
your wisdom's like only a 16.
Heck. 17, thank you very much.
It
but-
is, yeah, it's
Oh,
yeah,
Still
so
the
your
modifier.
DC is 15. Okay.
Yeah.
And she rolls with a -7. Well,
Huh.
You need the nat 20.
Huh.
Even nat 20s aren't automatic successes.
That's true.
On saves.
I mean, you're also not cutting her wisdom buffs.
That's also true.
Yeah.
Whatever
These are
her
all
wisdom
true.
save even is.
Oh god.
These are all very true.
I hate the last.
I don't need to roll. So Fenris,
Yeah,
she can't succeed.
succeed.
So on the first day, she,
It
what is
didn't
it?
show up for me. I don't know what was rolled.
Oh, hold on.
He
Hold on.
didn't roll.
A 7.
Okay.
And even if I did roll, it wouldn't show up for you.
Yeah.
But hold on. Wait, I'm trying to think of the math of this. See if I even need to do this. 5.
No, I was thinking if Fen rolled. I was like, I don't fucking know,
6,
man.
7, 8, 9. You know what? Just because. Let's just find out. Like, just for the fun of what we're doing here. We're here to play D&D. Wisdom save. Well, that's a 2. So,
Give me the die.
you use it whenever you do so, and you use scrying here. You expect to be able to see this within your own mind, but as you're using this large crystal on the ground, this reflective sphere of crystal, you find the magic interacts with it in a way where, a lot like with Satsumaru's, rather than the spell be just something that you become aware of, you see light, mist-like light begin to form structures around you with...
Cool.
The sphere is exactly the size that the radius of the scrying spell would be. It's a 10-foot radius, with the sensor being at the very middle of it. So everybody around you can also, whenever you use it, they can also see what you're seeing. As you use it and you scry on Diane, you can only, just so that I'm just going to repeat this so you know the context of it, you can only make out what is within 10 feet of the target, of the sensor, which you can then move the sensor with them.
Well, gather
as you
around
do,
the scrying
as you
mirror,
use it, it creates effectively a map of Summergrass, like this holographic light map of Summergrass that expands out to become the entirety of the country, then seems to zoom in at a speed where you can't quite make out landmarks, but you see it focus in as if tracking where Diane is. It goes in, you start to see this fuzz appear, as if interference is there, which you come to recognize to be snow. Because of the nature of the scrying spell and how it's projecting this way, it makes it hard to see. But as it continues to zoom in farther and farther, you eventually find that it settles on what appears to be a mountain pass. Given where it's zoomed in, you can't tell specific details, but you can tell it's fairly deep within the mountain. And as it does, you see Diane. They appear to have a scarf that's pulled up, covering basically everything except for their eyes. They have very thick white winter clothes on that look like they were made from the pelts of large white wolves wrapped around them. You see another couple of figures also surrounding them, walking with them as they trudge their way through snow along what appears to be a mountain pass. As you continue to scry on them for about the 10 minutes, it's effectively most of what you see is them moving, keeping warm. It's a lot of snow and rock. You do see around the end of the 10 minutes at one point, the projection of what you're seeing seems to shake, and it makes it so you can hear, right? You can hear and see, I believe?
I do believe.
You can see and hear, yes.
Yes.
Whenever you guys hear it, you hear it in this, like, wispy, reverby kind of way as it's projected outwards. It's still clear, and you can still hear what's being said, but it's as if the voice is coming from all around you guys whenever it happens, due to the nature of scrying in this specific way. As it does, you do hear Diane stop, put a hand out, and it seems like them and a couple of figures you can also see through the scrying spell also stop and press themselves up against a wall. And you hear a very faint, but very clear and concise,
"It's there again. Hold on. Wait for it to pass."
As you do, you see the ground, as they stop, seemingly prepared for whatever this is, as they stop and she like puts her hand out and they all get close to the ground. You see the ground through your scrying spell shakes, as if something thunderous is moving around. The shaking gets stronger and stronger, as if massive footfalls are causing the mountain itself to move and shudder. And by the time your 10 minutes ends, near the end of it, it seems like whatever it is getting farther away, and the tremors become less and less. And by the end of it, you see them slowly starting to move again. You can't at this point discern much beyond that they are not at wherever they're going yet.
But they've already been to the sunken track.
Given the shuddering of the mountain you saw, you would be able to quickly discern that it's bigger than anything anything you've seen before. Whatever that is that would be able to pass that far away from them and also cause the mountain to shudder, you're guessing you're dealing with something that rivals a giant. I would give you more context if I could, but unfortunately you can only see what's around Diane, so you wouldn't have anything else to go off of.
Zarin, I will stand by what I said in text until proven otherwise. It's a Tarask.
Guys, it's a dust elemental, hello.
Fucking just the end of the scrying, just like,
oh, that thing's terrifying. Thank God it's not a Tarask.
I know what it is.
Well, I hope that was as telling as it was for me.
At least know that they haven't made to their destination yet.
Yeah. I think that was the key to that.
And we also know to look out for some sort of presumably very large creature.
Giants.
Giants?
My best guess.
Oh.
That seems probable. anything that makes that kind of noise would have to be absolutely massive.
On the, let's say the afternoon of Thursday, the 21st of August, you guys would get your carriage and your horses, and you would prepare to leave and head out of the city, presumably saying your casual goodbyes to anybody who remained within the city that you wanted to. You guys head out, and you begin your pursuit of Diane, heading towards Stepdunder to begin your search for the Astral Perceptatory and the Cauldron after that. But we're approaching 4 hours. We're gonna stop for this week. This is where we're gonna hold off.
Yeah.
We're going somewhere else.
Oh my god! What?
Just somewhere else too.
All right. And with that, YouTube side, we're taking off.
Bye.
Adios, you loved it, appreciate it. Bye.
Mwah.